Welcome, Deronda here. Today I'm going to show you how to make this piña colada icebox dessert. Fantastic for this 4th of July weekend, and a big shout out to Rachel over here in Virginia for sharing her recipe. The ingredients you're going to need is an 8-ounce tub of Cool Whip. Try to find the extra creamy, it makes it best. 1 13.5-ounce can of coconut milk. Make sure you get the milk and not the cream. 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. 1 3.4-ounce box of vanilla instant pudding. Make sure you get the instant. 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese. 15 whole graham crackers. 1 cup of sweetened shredded coconut. We're going to toast this. I'll show you how to do it here in a little bit. 1/2 teaspoon of pure rum. Make sure it's pure. It'll give it a great flavor. And 1 20-ounce can of crushed pineapples that we're going to drain. And I'll show you how to do that here in a little bit too. Let me show you how simple and easy this recipe is to get together. With a sieve over a medium-sized bowl, you're going to drain that crushed pineapple. See all that liquid coming out? We're just going to sit it off to the side and let that continue draining. Using a cookie sheet with a little bit of parchment paper. Parchment paper is not necessary. I just love the way you can transport your coconut once it's toasted. I've got my oven preheated to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're adding the whole 1 cup. Make it an even layer. Kind of even shake it. Now this is off to the oven on the middle rack for the next 5 to 7 minutes, or until the coconut begins to turn golden. Use your timer and no peeking. Coconut has toasted, and this took about 7 minutes. If you want it a little bit more toasted, you can add another 30 seconds to a minute, or if you want it less toasted, you can cook it about 30 seconds to a minute less. So sit this off to the side and let it cool down. In a large bowl, I'm taking my cream cheese. I've cut it down the center, and I just cube it into my bowl. It makes it a whole lot easier to mix. Add your powdered sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of your rum extract. Beat on medium speed until light and creamy. Scrape down the sides of your bowl as you go. Once it's looking like this, see how lovely and creamy that is? We're gonna add 1 cup of our coconut milk. Ooh, and look at those hunks of coconut in it. We'll save the milk in the can for later, and I'll show you how we're going to use that. Slowly incorporate our coconut milk into our cream cheese mixture. Probably want to start on low or it'll go flying everywhere. It's lovely and creamy. Start adding that instant vanilla pudding mix. On low again. Beat this until it's nice and blended. I've been scraping down the sides of my bowl as I go. I've been beating this for about 1 minute, and see how lovely and thick that is? It's almost like a custard. You see that? That's what you're looking for. Fold in that 8-ounce tub of Cool Whip. And if you'd like to use whipping cream to make your own Cool Whip, you may do that too. Start just folding it in. And that rum extract smells so yummy. All right, keep folding it until you can no longer see those yellow and white streaks. And looking like this, see, no more yellow white streaks. And now we can set this off to the side. In a shallow dish, we're going to add the remaining of that coconut milk, and we'll pull it off to the side. In a 13 by 9 inch dish, we're going to start dipping our graham crackers right into the coconut milk. Make sure you shake off the excess coconut milk. Let it drip off. You don't want it soggy. And then we're going to place it here in the bottom of that 13 by 9 inch dish until we get a single layer of these graham crackers coated in coconut milk, lined here on the bottom of our 13 by 9 inch dish. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so yummy. I've got my single layer of my graham crackers, and now we're coming back with half of our cream cheese pudding mixture. Spread it evenly here over our graham crackers. Now that we've got a single layer, we're gonna come back with our drained pineapple, and make sure you take a spatula to get it completely drained, because you don't want it causing your dessert being runny. Now that we've got most of the liquid out of our pineapple, we're gonna sit this juice. See how much juice comes out of it? You can drink that for later or use it for another dessert. We're gonna add half of our pineapple here on the top. I like using my fingers, and I like to distribute it evenly over our pudding mix. I like taking a fork, and I like to just smooth the pineapple out into a very thin single layer. That's looking absolutely perfect. Add half a cup of your cooled toasted coconut. Ooh, nothing like coconut and pineapple. Ooh, and a really fresh pina colada on a twist of a dessert. We're going to add another layer of our graham cracker dipped in coconut milk. It's gonna lie right here on the top, and just push it down in there so you can get it into your layers of pineapple, coconut, and your delicious pudding mixture. I've got my final layer of soaked graham crackers, and then I'm using my final layer of pudding mix. Spread this evenly here over the top. Now that you got your single layer, give it a little tap so it can settle down into your other layers. And then we're going to continue with this last layer of crushed drained pineapples. Using your fork, distribute your pineapple the way you wish. You can just leave it in hunks. You don't have to do this, but I love to give a thin little layer of pineapple here on the top so you can get a bite of pineapple in every single bite. Next, we're going to polish the top off with this toasted coconut. And oh my yummies, this is gonna be so tropical tasting. Cover and chill with plastic wrap, or if you have a top for your 13 by 9-inch container. And we're gonna chill this in the refrigerator for the next 4 hours before we cut into it. I can't wait. Off to the refrigerator. I've had my pina colada icebox dessert sitting in the refrigerator for about 4 hours. I'm gonna cut into it and see what it's like. It should hold up, but it'll be a little bit more firm if you let it sit for a couple of hours in your refrigerator, or you can just let it sit overnight so it can accumulate all these tropical flavors. All right, let's go in here and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, it needs to chill just a little bit longer, but looky there at those layers. I can smell the pineapple, I can smell the coconut. You see those graham crackers in there, right there at the bottom? And you see that toasted coconut, pineapple. Gotta give it a try. First taste was that toasted coconut, and then that rum extract, and the pineapple just kicked in. Wow, those graham crackers, like a tropical dessert. You will not be disappointed in this pina colada icebox dessert. Delicious, refreshing, it serves a lot. I'm Deronda with Foods 101. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, hit that notification bell to be the first to get my new YouTube food videos. Thanks a million for watching, and I'll catch you lovely people later.